Namaste and welcome to the BYF YouTube channel. We are so happy and excited today for the launch of our educational and instructional videos on finance, law, industrial advice and even taxation. Hit that bell notification icon and like and subscribe to our channel to never miss another update. Today we are joined by Shri Kiran Joshi ji, who is an expert in the capital markets field for the past 13 years. He is here with us today to advise us on investing and savings, especially for those who are just entering into the career field and are just about to or are withdrawing their first salary. Welcome Kiran Joshi ji.
Thank you, Bhagat ji. It's my pleasure to be here with you.
Thank you so much. We are both vaccinated and we have received our second doses and we are in a safe environment. So Kiran Joshi ji, with your permission, I would like to do away with these masks if that's alright with you.
Surely we can take away the masks.
Thank you.
And we request our viewers to follow the COVID appropriate behavior.
Yes, please stay safe. So again, Kiran Joshi ji, welcome for taking and thank you so much for taking time out from your busy schedule to help advise us, especially the young youth who are just starting their career and just getting their first paycheck, on the importance and various fields of investing and the importance of doing so.
Sure, it will be definitely be my pleasure to guide people in this common forum.
So we conducted a small survey and we asked various youths as to what is their biggest fear or what are the various questions they have when it comes to saving or making their first investment. And based on that survey, we have formulated a few questions. So if it's alright with you, I'd like to start with the first question
sure,
itself.
You can.
Right. So the very first question that we have received is that why should I even make an investment in the first place? Because I'm just starting out my career. I've just finished my college. I've just got my first paycheck. Why shouldn't I just enjoy it?
That's true. See, when you start earning, you will be free to earn and then spend at your discretion. What we also advise is you should take small portion of that money what you are earning and keep it aside for a future uncertainties. Today we are living in an uncertain world. The pandemic is there. Similarly, there can be unforeseen events which can happen in a personal life. To be well equipped in those situations, it is always advisable for a person to keep some portion of the earnings in the form of the savings for their future requirements which may arise in the due course of the time.
Right, that is a good answer. So now that we have decided to actually save the money, how much?
Good. So when you are young, when you start earning, your earnings may be lower, but as you grow older in your career and you progress as you age, your liabilities and your expenses can also shoot up. So when you are young, you don't have much of expenses, neither the liabilities for you to honor them from your personal end. So you have capacity to save more. So what we generally suggest is people can consider saving at least 35 to 40% of the earnings on a monthly basis, so that it will come to their rescue when they are in the need of that.
Right. So the next question that generally comes up is that what is the difference between investments and savings, and which one is better, or rather should I do both?
Valid question. See, the saving is nothing but you earn and you spend some portion of that. The remaining portion which is left over after spending from your earning, it is called as savings. Investing on the other hand is, it is you are making money from using the money which you have saved. So whatever the saved money what you have, if it is also earning money for you, that is called as investing.
Right.
So when you are choosing, what we tell is people not only to just save but also to invest, so that you as well as your money works equally hard to wealthier over the long period of time.
Right, that is true. So what I have generally seen in today's youth is that even if they have a notion of savings, what they do is that they have their expenses, they make their expenses, and then whatever is left, they make an savings or an investment of that. What should be the general trend? Should this go on, or rather should they first make an investment, decide on how much they should save, and then have expenses on the remaining? And which one would be a better option?
See, what would tell is you will be earning first, then you choose on investing, and whatever is left over is your for your discretionary spending. That will help you create a future earnings for your money, which will keep earning on a better rate, and it will always help you act like you are safeguarding asset over a long period of time. So it's always advisable for a person to fix financial goals and keep aside certain portion of the money earned for those investments, specifically for their marriages, for building a dream house, buying a luxury car, or you want to go for even a overseas travel. All these can be segregated and keep a small portion of the money saved in a investment opportunity, and then you can spend whatever is left over for your discretionary spendings.
Right. So I'm thinking the overseas travel would be the most enticing to our young viewers today.
Definitely.
That when all the lockdowns open up, they would I think, what they're terming as revenge travel nowadays.
Revenge spending.
Yes. So moving on. So now that we've decided that we must save and we must invest, and second, that we must do both so that we can have enough money to beat that inflation, if I'm not wrong. Right?
Yeah, saving alone will not help you beat the inflation. Saving will give you access of keeping some capital, formation of the capital. Investing, on the other hand, has an opportunity for you to beat the inflation. What inflation means? Earlier, if you just for example, if you go back to 1992, to buy a 1 liter of petrol, you would be giving rupees 15 for buying 1 liter of petrol. Today, if you go for a petrol pump and ask for 1 liter of petrol, they will charge you around 105. What has happened? It's almost grown by 8 to 9 times of the worth of the money. But had you kept that same 15 rupees in a safe thing, you have kept it in a locker and you have not invested, you have just saved that money. If you go with the same 15 rupee to a petrol pump, will you be able to buy the 1 liter of petrol today?
Obviously not.
So your money, the value of your money has eroded over a period of time only because of the inflation. So we always tell investor to choose asset classes which will beat the inflation in medium term to long term to create wealth for themselves.
Right. So now that if we have invested our money, then in my family itself, for example, everybody tells me that I should make an FD or an RD, or I should probably buy an apartment as soon as possible. So now that usually confuses a lot of people, and it makes people uneasy and uncertain as to which one would be the best bet to go on, because this is my first investment. I don't want to lose my money.
Very true. Very apt. See, today we are living in a society wherein we always believe in preserving capital as a prime motive, right? So naturally, the parent or well-wisher should always ask you to invest into vehicles which will be protecting your capital first. So there's nothing wrong in saving money into RDs or FDs, but what we tell our viewers right now is they should also consider different asset classes. Reason is, the bank FDs and your bonds, recurring deposits can help you protect the capital. But inflation is high, then you will not be able to keep the same value of the money. Like if the FD is giving you 5%, but the inflation is 10%, you tend to lose out 5% on an annual basis without even realizing that. But if you are investing into other asset classes like real estate, gold, equities, these are different asset classes which can grow your money over a long period of time. There, immediately the volatility can happen, but over a period of time, the compounding will take care of your all the expenses when you leave it long it's just like planting a small tree today. So you are putting up a seed, it becomes a small thing, and then it grows into a larger tree. So it takes care of you for complete lifetime.
Right.
That's all like growing a mango tree.
Right. That's very well put. Viewers, to know more about what all these different classes or vehicles or these instruments that Kiranji has spoken about, be it FD, RD, or equity, debt financing, or any other mode of investment, stay tuned, hit that bell notification icon, hit that like button, and hit subscribe and share this video to stay updated. Thank you for watching. Join us again.
Thank you, everyone.
Thank you so much, Kiranji, for joining
Thank you,
us.
Bhadraji.